Aloha and Happy New Year to all of you. Welcome to Thursday's wellness session in the Tao Calligraphy field. My name is Naomi, and I am a student at the Satori Family Wellness Center here on Maui. It is my greatest honor and delight to introduce you to Annette Omuro, who will be leading tonight's session. She is a retired teacher who taught in the public school system for 34 years. And currently, she wears many hats. She is one of the co owners of the Satori Family Wellness Center. She is a certified master teacher of the Tao Academy. She's also a Love, Peace, Harmony field facilitator and a Tao calligraphy practitioner. For numerous years now, I have taken classes from Annette, and our sessions are always filled with so much wisdom and practical techniques that have served me well in my daily life. I am most grateful to her. And now, please welcome Annette Omuro.
Thank you, Naomi, for your warm welcome. I'm so grateful to be here, and Happy New Year to every one of you who are joining, and I'm hoping that more will be joining soon. And as Naomi said, I am a master teacher of the Tao Academy, and it is really my honor to be here tonight to do this Tao calligraphy. This is an introductory, free, it's a complimentary evening so we can experience being in the Tao calligraphy field. And as you know, um, many of us are going through a lot of challenges in our lives. But I'm going to be sharing with you the Tao calligraphy level 1 Tao Chang in a few minutes. But it is already activated, and so we know that just even when we are talking like this, the field is already bringing in this high frequency and vibration that it can really help to remove a lot of our negative messages or information that we carry. But I know maybe there may be some new people that are, on the line. So many of us always say, I wonder why I have so many of these challenges in my life. And so today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain to you why we have challenges or why do we get sick. So let me share a screen, my PowerPoint, where I will explain the universal law of Sen, Qi, and Jing. Now, let me see. Did I press share? Are you able to see transform our lives
Yes,
through the
beautiful.
universal law of Sen, Qi, Jing? Okay, thank you. Um, I guess my photo is right in the way of Sen, Qi, Jing, right? Okay, now you can see it. And so, as I said, let me okay, let me share with you just this one universal law that our teacher always um, puts up and teaches us because it is so important. Because when we ask that question, why do we have so many challenges? And what are some of the challenges that are blocking our lives and preventing us from moving ahead on our healing journey? We have health problems, right? These are some of our challenges. Emotional imbalances, relationship issues, financial challenges. And we are really blessed because we do have a solution to transform these challenges. And so today we're going to know why we are going through some of this. And the wisdom we need to learn is the universal law of Shen, Qi, Jing. And why do we call it a universal law? Because this law actually pertains and it relates to everybody, everyone, and everything. We all are made up of Shen, Qi, and Jing. Shen This is a Mandarin word, Qi, Jing. These are Mandarin words, and Shen includes soul, heart, and mind. So, Shen, many times people would say the soul, but really it includes heart and mind as well. Qi, as you all know, is the energy, and Jing is the matter. That is our physical reality. Now, in Tao science, it might be clearer for you to understand that the soul is the content of information or message. And it's just like a warehouse holding these information messages on our soul, heart, mind, and body. And the heart will receive this information. And then when the heart, sends it to the mind and it starts to process this information that was sent from the soul and the heart, then it'll go to the energy where it's the mover or the actioner. It places this, message and puts it into action. And then what happens is our lives, our physical life becomes transformed because matter is the transformer of this. Okay, so if our information and positive, messages are in our soul, what happens is that positive message will be received by the heart. And then it sends it to the mind. The mind starts to process this positive information and moves it, to the energy, it starts to put it into action. And what happens is our physical body will show this, really positive information that we sent, and we will be very healthy. We have fewer challenges in our lives. But the opposite can also, mean that because everything is yin and yang. So if you carry a negative message, that negative message, anything that is in disharmony and not being kind to people, not being compassionate, or your speech, your thoughts, your actions are not in alignment with the source, what happens? The heart will receive that. And then it sends it to the mind where it starts to get processed there. Then these negative messages will go to our energy. And this is how what happens is it starts to move that negative thing, negativity inside of our body. And so our physical body starts to transform. And this is where our challenges start to happen. And so that's the reason why the law of Shen Qi Jing is so important. We need to understand this because when people ask you, I do all of these things, but why am I feeling so sick? Why do I have all of these challenges? It is because we may still have some of these negativity within us, and we need to remove that. And in order to remove that, we're very blessed because we do have a wonderful way to, and I'm going to teach you right now, this law of Shen Qi Jing is basically similar to the grand unification formula, except it includes the source. Many of us have used S plus E plus M equals 1. S meaning soul, heart, and mind. E, energy. M, matter. So if they are all in alignment, this is what it becomes one. We become, healthier. We become happier. Our challenges get less. So many times people would say the mantra S plus E plus M equals 1 when they are not feeling well. And then they start to really feel better. And they're saying, well, I wonder why, they're feeling better, because we are in alignment and we are removing these negative messages and information that are stored here. And so that's why we need to continually, you know, remove those negativity within us so that we can become happier and healthier. So that law of Senchujing relates to everybody, everything, and everyone. So remember that. So when people ask you, I wonder why, you can say, well, we need to start to remove any negative thoughts, words, actions within us so that we can start to heal. And one of the ways that we can do this is through forgiveness practice. And when you do a forgiveness practice, Master Shah has given us, and this um, evening sessions are, the Thursday evening sessions are for experiencing the Tao calligraphy field. So if you're doing your practice within this field, what happens? Wow, all of these negative messages are being removed because the light, this high frequency field brings in this light. And as you know, light heals and can transform every aspect of our lives. And that's the reason why we would like many people to come and join us so that they can experience this powerful field. And those of you who are here, if you know of anyone who are going through some difficult times, who are, being challenged, not only physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually, please invite them and tell them to come and join us and experience the field. And sometimes they may not feel anything, but we know that something is happening. Master Shah always says, some of us are not sensitive enough to, feel it. Some of us are really blessed that you can actually see the light coming from the field and helping to remove these negative, the blockages within us. So when you come to our Thursday evening, I want you to experience this, and I want you to really feel within you, with the greatest gratitude, that Master Shah has given to us this vibrational frequency. Be grateful. We need to be grateful. I always think, wow, I'm so blessed to be able to be in the field so that I can remove slowly, all of these negative actions, speech, thoughts. And then that's how we start to really get on our healing journey. So I'm going to go through a very short forgiveness. And this is one of the ways that we are in the field. Let me see if I can share our okay, this is the level 1 Tao Chang. And the center one is Da Ai, greatest love. As you all know, greatest love melts all blockages and can transform all life. Master Shah creates many, many calligraphies. But when you come to the level 1 Tao Chang, level 2 Tao Chang, these are especially for those who are really going through a lot of challenges, and it has been really uplifted with a very high frequency. And that's the reason why, we do have uh, uh, the membership where you have to honor for it. And we're blessed because Master Shah gives us the opportunity to come here to experience it for free. You know how lucky we are. But he says that, like you take a shower every night, right? He said, sometimes you're not even ill, but why do you go into the field? That is because we need to continually, because, even one small little thought can bring a negative message within us, right? Within our soul, heart, mind, and body. So during the day, we may accumulate a lot of negativity. But when you come into the field, that will take that layer off. Now, some of us may have deeper layers, and that is removed. And each time, because many times I go into the field, and then I start to feel really good, but a deeper one comes up. And that's the reason why we need to come to the field as often as we can. And we do have a membership program at Satori Family Wellness where you can come on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for a whole hour, just experiencing this powerful field. And Master Sha says prevention is the key. So if you're feeling good and you say, I don't need it, you don't know if we are still carrying some negativity within us that may surface later. So the best thing to do is each time you go, like you take a shower every day, take a shower with inside your body, because that is what this Tao calligraphy field is for. Cleansing, removing the blockages, bringing in that light so that we can start to really heal. So today what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on this one. Da'ai, greatest love. Normally when we trace, we put the 5 fingers together like this because the 5 fingers represent the 5 elements. And as we do the circle, it's the Tao. So when you're tracing, you can go Tao, Tao, Tao. And then you trace and connect with the calligraphy. I. Da, this is Da, greatest. I don't know why the arrow is not on, but that's okay. You can see the cursor, right? Up, down, and you make your heart. There we go. And as you connect and trace the pathway, you are connecting to the Tao calligraphy. This is the source. And it's connecting us and melding us with the source. And so it's very, very powerful. So if you traced with me, already you were connected. Already light was flowing into you, removing these negative messages and blockages and information that we carry. Okay? So let us close our eyes. Just connect, but let us close our eyes. Dear all the souls, my ancestors and I have hurt, harmed, or taken advantage of throughout all of my lifetimes. I love you and I say to you, please forgive me for all of the mistakes that I have made. I know that I may have caused you some pain, sorrow, and I deeply apologize. And if you even in this lifetime know of someone that you have hurt or harmed, go very deep and say, I deeply apologize. Please forgive me. And then connect with the 10 greatest qualities, because that will transform our life. And then we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Or we can say, I forgive you, you forgive me, bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you, you forgive me, bring love, peace, and harmony. Today what we're going to do is I'm going to be chanting Da'ai. You can trace Da'ai, or some of you who are more advanced can trace Da Kuan Shu, which is greatest forgiveness. But because there may be new people, I will be tracing Da'ai, but those of you, that's why I'm leaving the whole Dao Chang on today, so you can choose the one that you wish. This is greatest harmony. If you would like to trace this, perfectly fine. Okay? I will trace the Da'ai. I will go once over the Da Kuan Shu. Okay? This is greatest forgiveness. You go around 3 times, and then you go and trace the da, up, down, around. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do the arrow. My cursor just turned out to be like this. Just like, okay, then you come down. Okay, and then you make your heart again, right here. And then you go around 3 times again, okay? So this is Da Kuan Chun, greatest forgiveness. Because as we said, when you do a practice in the field, wow, because the frequency and vibration is so high, you know, it can remove a lot of blockages. And when you leave tonight, some of you may say, wow, I do feel so much happier and so much at peace. That is because of the power of the Tao Calligraphy field. And even if some of you didn't feel anything, don't worry. Our teacher always says something happened. So we know something good happened, right? Always think positive. Okay, so you're going to be doing the Da I. Okay, so I will chant Da, and we can say, Dear all the souls, as we said, please forgive us for all the mistakes that we have made, and I forgive those that have hurt my ancestors and all of us here, you know, and I forgive you unconditionally means I only wish for your happiness, for your good health, for a wonderful relationship, flourishing, and much, much more. And you know, when you can really wish this upon those that have hurt you and really sincerely feel that, heaven can feel your sincerity, and the souls that you have hurt can also feel that. And then you start to feel so much more at peace and joy, and then we start to heal faster. Okay? So let us begin. Da-I, 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 greatest love, da-I, da-I, greatest love, 一世大爱，无条件爱，融化在那心情生命。First is the greatest love, unconditional love. Love melts all blockages, purifies my heart and soul. Greatest love, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. So continue to trace silently. And for some of you who are doing Da Kuan Chu, let me chant one time. Da Kuan Chu, Da Shu. Greatest forgiveness. Greatest forgiveness are the quad shu. So second is the greatest forgiveness. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Bring love, peace, and harmony. And one of the beauty about being in the field and tracing these powerful calligraphies is that you can make a request. Make a request on your physical body, your emotional body, or your mental body, or your spiritual body. At this time, you can make a silent request and say, please help to transform as I trace the Tao calligraphy. I am so very blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When you're tracing Da'ai, it's melting away the blockages. It's removing with the light, the high frequency, the Tao source light is removing these negative messages and information. And that's how we start to heal. Okay? So trace, because you made your request, and say thank you, thank you, thank you. You're very blessed. Greatest love. Unconditional love melts all blockages and transforms all life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Greatest love. Unconditional love melts all blockages, and visualize the blockages being melting away. The light comes in and removing the darkness, the blockages. Silently say, Da'ai, Da'ai, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love, greatest love. This unconditional love is the Tao source love. That's why it's unconditional. It just removes the blockages away just by connecting to the Da'ai. This is so powerful. And you can chant again silently in your head. Da'ai, Da'ai, Da'ai. And when you're tracing, make sure that you trace all the way to the very end of your calligraphy, because this is a oneness calligraphy. This art is no ordinary, calligraphy is an art, but this is a transformative art, meaning it helps to transform every aspect of our lives just by tracing this powerful, Master Shah connects with the source. And the Master Shah pours in the 10 greatest qualities. The 10 greatest qualities are Da'ai, which melts our blockages, Da Quan Shu, which brings us inner joy, and inner peace. Dasabe, which is greatest compassion. It boosts our energy, stamina, vitality, and immunity. And Da Guangming, which heals, transforms every aspect of our lives. And then we have Da Chembe, which is greatest humility. We have Da Hoshe. This is really the secret of success, greatest harmony. Then we have Da Changshan, greatest flourishing. Then we have Da Gan En, greatest gratitude, always be in gratitude. Da Fu Wu, serve. This is how we uplift our souls, by service. And Da Wan Man, greatest enlightenment. So all of the 10 greatest qualities are infused in these powerful calligraphies. So right now, as we're just sitting here, just feel the power. And some of you who can really see the light that's flowing, it's flowing into you. Some of you may not see, but can feel it. You can feel the warmth. And some of you may not feel anything. But Master Sha says, that's okay, because we know that something is happening, even if you don't feel it. Not everyone is sensitive, but maybe when you're outside of the field, you may feel a little different. So then you can make a comparison, right? But whatever happens, Master Sha says it's perfectly fine. Whatever you are experiencing is exactly what you need to experience. So just breathing in the powerful field, the light that's coming. Usually when we breathe in that light all the way down to our lower abdomen, then just breathe out. Just relax. Breathe in normally, breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. I know some of you are already feeling so relaxed, so at peace. And the reason why I have all the 3 calligraphies out is because it is so powerful and I want you to experience this. So anytime you do a practice in the field, it is exponentially so much more powerful than just by, it's powerful even when you're outside of the field and driving or doing your chores and chanting or tracing. But when you come into the field, Master Sha says you cannot even compare the how powerful it is. So, take every opportunity you have to be in the field. We have, I know when we had the Hawaii Center, we had the field we could come in all the time. But, Master Sha is so wise. He gave Hawaii, I think we have about 5 fields. So whichever field you go into is perfectly fine because we want you to experience going into the field. I know that Diane has a field, also Gina, Malia, we have the field, and one more, I think. I'm sorry, and Margaret. So, being in the field is very important. We do have membership for those of you who'd like to try our program. We welcome you, and I think maybe it'll be on the chat. But, our field and everybody's field in Hawaii will bring more light. And that is the reason why our islands need more light, more love. The field will help us to do that. So when you are present in the field, you are serving in the highest possible way. So, we thank everyone who goes into any field. And our calligraphy, our membership program is recorded because we know that some of you are working, but you can watch it later and just be in the field, maybe just before you go to bed, which is a wonderful time as well. So, you can think about going into the Tao calligraphy field so that you can transform your life, you can live happier and healthier lives, and accelerate your healing journey. Okay, so I'm going to now do more practices in this field. The field is already activated. So even if I'm doing a practice, we are still in the field, right? So we're very blessed. Okay, so let me share with you a practice that we will be doing at this time. Let me see. Remember, I said how important it is for us to open our hearts because, the soul has shed is soul, heart, and mind. The soul carries these negative block information and messages, and the heart receives it, right? So we need to open our hearts further, develop our hearts so that we can, it's open enough to receive these positive messages. So when we are doing the practices, these are all positive things. But if our heart is closed, our heart cannot receive even that positivity. So let us open our hearts by doing the fourth, soul house. We're going to do the fourth soul house practice so that we can really open our hearts so that whatever practice that we did or we're going to be doing will be received fully. Okay, so breathe all the way down to the first soul house. Breathe in. Let us go to the next. This time it's going to go 3 times. You're going to see it going. What did I do? Back. Okay, step 2. You're going to see it spinning 3 times in the heart chakra or the fourth soul house. Really cleansing, purifying that area, opening your hearts further. Now this circle is very important because it's going to go up your spinal cord, from when you breathe in, up from your first soul house to your heart and down, and then it goes up the spinal cord, making that wonderful circle, which is really important to rejuvenate us, to fill our kungung area right there with the oil. Aya, 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 yo. Aya, aya,
aya yo. Aya, aya, aya yo. Aya, 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 aya yo. Aya, aya, aya yo. Aya, aya yo. Aya, aya, aya yo. Aya, 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 aya yo. Aya, aya, aya yo. Aya, aya yo. Aya, aya, aya yo. Aya, 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 aya yo. Aya, aya, aya yo. Aya, aya yo. Aya, aya, aya yo. Aya, 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 aya yo.
How, which means excellent. Everything is perfect. Okay, so this practice that we just did opened our hearts further so, you know, we can receive more. And so the next practice we're going to do before we do our last blessing in the Tao Chang, we will do our, the healing circle, which is the Chi channel circle. We start from the first soul house, which is right, can you see here? Right here, first soul house, go up, and then right by your navel, and then up to your heart, the throat, okay, and then down the wide jaw. Okay, so we go Hey Hang Hong Shi I Wong Yo. Okay, so you can do that motion if you wish, or you can just sit with your hands. You can sit one hand like this, or you can just sit with both hands on your lower abdomen area and just visualize that light, because what we are doing is we're moving the energy up each of the soul houses, which are the spaces in our body, and then the Waijao, which is the largest space in front of the spinal column. Okay, and we want to purify that. That's why they call this the healing channel. It is the chi channel, but when the energy starts to move, when it's clearing, purifying that area, what happens? In traditional Chinese medicine, they say when the energy flows, the blood starts to flow. And so we remove the blockages, and that's how we start to heal, right? So this is a really powerful practice, especially to do it in the field. So let us share that screen. We're going to do it again with Master Shah. Okay. This is called the Chi channel. Okay. Now the Chi channel, as I said, is the healing channel because it's cleared from head to toe, skin to bone, clearing all of the spaces. And if the space is right here, below the first soul house, the second, the organs in those areas are being healed as well, cleansed as well. Okay, so that's why it's so powerful. Okay, I know time is flying so quickly, right? Okay, you can do the motion if you wish.
喜哼哼啊西翁哟，喜哼哼啊西翁哟，喜哼哼啊西翁哟，喜哼哼啊西翁哟。喜哼哼啊西翁哟，喜哼哼啊西翁哟，喜哼哼啊西翁哟，喜哼哼啊西翁哟。
Wonderful. Okay. We still have time, so what I'll do is I want to balance it by making the Chi channel and the Jing channel, which is really the rejuvenation, prolonging our life because we're fulfilling our oil in our oil lamp. This is a wonderful one to practice too, okay? And then we'll do the blessing. It goes, I'm sorry, maybe I should explain it.
Yo.
It goes opposite now. It's going to go into the spinal cord, you know, the light, as you can see, the energy's flowing, then down the uh, seven soul houses into your third soul house by the area of the kungu, which holds the oil. You know, the oil lamp is there and holds the oil, which will really help us to rejuvenate, prolong our lives. Okay, and then yo wang yi shi a hong hang he. Okay, let's do it.
翁一西呀红恒
Bring your hand close to your body and go up.
嘿，哟，翁一西呀红恒嘿，哟，翁一西呀红恒嘿，哟。翁一西呀红恒嘿，哟，翁一西呀红恒嘿，哟，翁一西呀红恒嘿，哟。翁一西呀红恒嘿，哟，翁一西呀红恒嘿。
How? Excellent, perfect, wonderful. So we're very, very blessed that we are able to do these practices, you know, in the field, which makes it so much more powerful. And I know some of you might be feeling so energetic. Some of you might be just feeling so peaceful. You know, and some of you might say, wow, I was having a pain here and it's gone. Or some of you say, well, I didn't feel anything. But as I said, that's okay. All right? Everything is perfect. All is well. So we're very, very, very blessed to be here in the field. And so we're going to now, each of you, make a request. And I'm going to share. Oops, where did my. No, I don't want this one. Let me see. There it is. Okay. Do you see the field right now? Maybe someone can unmute. Can you see the Tao calligraphy field?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I think, okay, so what we're going to do is I want each of you at this time to, the field has been activated for your purpose. You're going to make a request for any physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual body. If you have any pain somewhere, make a request silently. And we're going to ask, Dear the Tao Calligraphy Field, we love you, we honor you, and we appreciate you. Please help. And you say your own, help me to heal whatever. Make your request. I'm so very blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you can put one hand on your lower abdomen, the other hand on the area that you would like healed. You know, some of you may have heart problems, throat problem, you know, maybe you have a headache, whatever, knee problem, put your hand in that area and visualize the light because we are sitting in this high frequency field. This is the Tao Calligraphy field to help you to transform your life. And we're very grateful. So we visualize the light within the field, okay? And as I play the music, if you would like, you can just sit visualizing the light going into the area of your request, or you can trace. It's up to you. You know, your soul will usually guide you, right? So I want you to now make your request visualizing the light.
Great is light, great is light, great is light. I am inside the light. The light is inside me. Bright, 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 bright. Great is light, great is light, great is light. I am inside the Great is light, great is light, great is light. I am inside the light. The light is inside me.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We are so very blessed to be able to sit in this powerful field to make a request for our physical body, spiritual body, emotional body, or our mental body. We are bowing down in greatest respect and love for the Tao Calligraphy field. We thank our beloved teacher, Dr. and Master Shah, for creating such a powerful field for us. We are truly blessed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I thank every single one of you for joining tonight. And I know that, many of you, if you felt anything, please, you can write it in the chat. And I know that, let me check to see if there is something. I think there are some links. Are there some links in the chat?
Yes, Brittany posted.
Oh, thank you. Can you tell me a little bit about the Kakizomi or whatever?
Yes, Kakizomi is happening tomorrow, January 5th, from 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Honor-free donation or love offerings. You can Zoom and in person. In-person space is limited, so you need to text Lori. And the number is listed there, 808-205-6637 to reserve your space. Materials will be provided for in-person registrants.
So there is a link. There is a registration.
There is a registration link. And the registration link, if you see it there, it's not posted there. Somehow it was hard to copy. So then it's posted further down.
Okay. Do you have to scroll down?
It says registration link. Yeah. Further down, you can see the registration link.
Okay. So those of you who are on the line, you can copy and paste this link so that if you are not on the island of Maui, you can join, because I think Laurie's going to have it on on the Zoom as well. So we can watch her teach us how to do I think it's just she's going to teach us, and we're going to do our first writing. It's calligraphy writing. So it would be wonderful to see how we progress during the year too. And as we progress during the year, what happens too is, even as our writing gets better, we start to heal. Even our personality starts to change. Our attitudes, and so it's wonderful. I think if you can join us tomorrow, please join us.
And it is what kakizomi is a Japanese term for the first calligraphy written at the beginning of a year, traditionally on January 2nd. It's a tradition to write the New Year's resolution with brush and ink at the beginning of the year. And in modern times, people often write our auspicious kanji rather than poems. So join tomorrow and write your own calligraphy. The focus will be on writing a calligraphy of a greatest style quality of one's choice.
Oh, thank you. I'm supposed to be on soul marketing. I just remembered, so I'm dialing. So I want to thank each one of you for joining today. We are so very blessed to have so many of you, and maybe I thank Naomi. Can you read the names while I call in?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you to Wendy, Twyla, Tamara, Ria, Mercedes, Catherine, Gregory, Irma, Claire, Brittany, Brian, Betty, Amy, Akara, and most of all, thank you to Annette. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, and aloha. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to be on a call right now.